Yo, what is up, guys? It is Oblivion here today, and then today I am making a video again. Now, I know my old videos, I said, hey, I'm gonna be uploading every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Well, that unfortunately isn't the case. I'm gonna try to do it as best as I can now. So cut me some slack, okay? I'm gonna need some support doing it again. But when I checked my channel, I actually saw I had 2 subscribers. Man, that's actually pretty awesome. I gotta admit, that's really cool because in the time I was gone, so like until like I think my last video was in January, that means I get a new subscriber. And if that new subscriber is watching, I hope you're happy I'm back. And I hope you actually leave a comment and so I can know who you are because that means a lot to me, okay? But let me tell you like what's been going on recently. I mean, the biggest thing that happened is, I got employed finally, so I'm not online as much anymore. The second thing is I recently caught COVID. Yeah, COVID in big 2025. It's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. But as you guys know, I'm uploading this video on a Wednesday, which means it is a Wednesday yap. And come on now, this is the best video I make, all right? This is my most popular video too because episode 1 got like 50 views, I think. That's amazing to me. But no, COVID was really trash. I hated it. I'm got a story time actually for next week Monday maybe about how I caught COVID. It's not a good story. But going on to like Friday though, I'm gonna upload my video pretty late on Friday next week just because it's Mother's Day and I'm gonna spend Mother's Day with my mom, of course. So just let you guys know that ahead of time. But I'm definitely gonna really try to get into the content grind because I feel like, I don't want to be cocky anyways, but I really do think I can actually make this happen and become dedicated to it. But that's just me rambling on. That's for future stuff, okay? But as how it went before, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is when I'm gonna be uploading. But it's Wednesday, yeah. Let's get into it. Then my first segment I want to talk about today is the potential of LeBron retiring after the series. Um, when I think about LeBron retiring, it does kind of hurt me a little bit because, people always cry over like terrible events that happen in their lives, like deaths, like their favorite pet dies, a family member dies, maybe even a musician they like dies, or like some tragedy happened in their home country or even their town, it's terrible. And yet, when I look at it, the next time I'm gonna cry realistically is gonna be when LeBron retires. Then you guys can like comment on that all you want, but LeBron has been in my life literally since I was born. Okay, I was born in 2003, and he's been playing ever since I was born. And that is crazy to think about because I think of like Brady, and Manning, Luck, all these quarterbacks put together. And I'm like, they faded out. I didn't get to watch them my entire life. But LeBron was always there. And if LeBron actually decides to retire after this series, I'm going to be heartbroken because he's going out sad. I hate to say he's going out sad. And, the fact he's got to retire with 4 rings is even more embarrassing, you know, especially with the core that the Lakers have. And of course, I'm a Clippers fan. So, like, why am I talking about Lakers? Because LeBron's on it. That's the only reason why I watch the Lakers games because of LeBron. I mean, Luka's cool and all, but like, it's LeBron, dude. And if he ends up retiring, like I know last year after they lost the series, he was like, I don't know how much longer I could do this for. Everyone freaked out. They're like, oh my god, LeBron's asking me to retire. And then he didn't. It's just a little PR stunt. But if he retires after the series, which I doubt, but there's always that lingering feeling that he actually might because he's getting old. He's 40 years old, and yet he almost dropped a triple double his last game. It is crazy imagining that. Yeah, he's the GOAT. There is no Jordan debate anymore. LeBron is the GOAT because he's getting dependent on to finish out the game, to be clutch, which he didn't, unfortunately. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard to accept that, to swallow that. The truth. Pause. Okay. Anyways, but other than LeBron, I've been seeing on Twitter, there's a very, very popular thing going on Twitter right now, which is the whole like 100 men versus one gorilla. I think you guys gotta understand the fact that 100 men versus one gorilla is unfair to gorilla. One, it's not a carnivore, it's herbivore, and like you're picturing 1,000 men, right? Or 100 men. I'm sorry, 100 men against one gorilla. Like sacrifices have to be made, but that girl is gonna get like overstimulated. Shout out Phase Adapt. Generally shout out Phase Adapt. Go watch his like latest tweets by like that one D-book profile picture he got on Twitter. He posts his like entire like scheme about the how he's gonna handle the gorillas. Excellent plan. Excellent plan. And speaking of adapt, actually no, let's hold on to that real quick. Personally, I believe, 100 guys will beat the gorilla easily. Like, come on now. Like, in those 100 guys, of course, will be one of them that's probably knows how to box or something at least. And one of them knows how to wrestle. Like, it's not that hard. Like, there's legit videos of like Islam Makachev putting a bear, I think it's a bear or a horse, into like a guillotine. Not a guillotine, I think a rear naked choke. And it's like, dude, like, he can easily do that to like a gorilla too. Like, come on now. One leg kick from Alex Pereira to a gorilla is gonna like shatter his entire leg. Like, let's be honest, all right? That gorilla has no chance. But moving back to what I said about Adapt, shout out Adapt for getting me back into unboxing sports cards. You're a W, 100%. You're a W because like I unboxed a Tops baseball card because it's baseball season. I really do love baseball. Go Padres. But I unboxed a card, right? A booster box, and I somehow pulled a signed Mike Trout jersey memorabilia. Yeah, like I actually freaked out. Am I gonna sell it? No. I gotta keep chasing the hobby. And then a little spoiler too, or a little suggestion too, or surprise. I think surprise is the right word. I'm gonna be starting a new series on this channel where I open up a CS:GO case every day. Okay, because I'm employed, I can spending money now. And no, it's not gonna be a Bravo case. It's gonna just gonna be we're gonna start off with fracture cases. Okay, and then that video is gonna be uploaded every single day. I promise you, because it's only like 30 seconds anyways. And we're gonna keep pulling that until we get a knife, and then we're gonna go to a next case of what you guys like recommend for me to open. Nothing too crazy, bro. Like I'm not gonna open up a Bravo case a day until like I make it in life, okay? And then speaking of making it in life, shout out Rory McIlroy. He won the Masters, bro. Oh man, I talked about LeBron, how I'm gonna cry. I actually teared up when Rory won the Masters. Like I was driving home from my friend's place, which is like 8 hours away, right? I was on the road when I was going to it. I was talking to one of my friends, and I use this one app called Reel. Shout out Reel, it's a great app. If you guys don't have it, download it. It's an excellent app for sport lovers. But anyways, like I was watching it through that. I had it on the radio on my Bluetooth, playing it through fucking YouTube TV. And when I heard Rory has his masterpiece, I got so happy, dude. I started like banging on the car steering wheel, and I was like, dude, shout out Rory, man. Oh man, it means a lot. That's so insane. I teared up a little bit. Shadow Death's Dustin Poirier too. He's about to fight his last fight in July, I believe, July 15th. I'm gonna do my best to get tickets over there. And if I go over there, I actually might record a vlog for you guys because that's gonna be sick. That's gonna be my first UFC event. And I'm gonna see my favorite fighter of all time. Hopefully end off his career in a good way. Um, it's gonna suck because it's against Max too, and Max already has a loss against Taporia. He's gonna get like either slept or a decision to Dustin. But if Dustin ends off with two losses to Makachev and Holloway and not getting a belt, it's gonna hurt a little bit. But I really do hope he wins. I really do hope he wins. And also another shout out to Scatabo. If you guys know who Scatabo is, he's actually the steal of the draft. I'm not even lying, okay? You know, as a Sun Devil supporter, dude, Scatabo single-handedly almost saved us against Texas. We should have won, because Texas got an interference call. They should have got that interference call. I think it was targeting, actually. That targeting call, they should have got it. But no, they didn't because Texas is like the golden boy. For some reason, they sucked anyways. Ewers is garbage. But Scatabo, dude, oh my God, that guy's a truck. And I hope he has success with the Giants. And if not, hey man, 49ers always ready to replace CMC. But yeah, like also, as I said, he has Dart with him too. Abdul Carter on defense. They're gonna be sleepers in all honesty. And they still have neighbors. It's gonna be a good team to look forward to. I'm definitely gonna get a Dart and a Scatabo jersey. But like in other words, too, I've been really playing a lot of Oblivion Remastered. If you guys want to, I can record clips of it because that's kind of where I got my username from. My favorite game is by far Oblivion. And yes, I know there's better, like I mean, Morrowind's superior to Oblivion in every way. But I loved Oblivion because it's the first time I was experiencing an RPG in my life. And that's what changed a lot. That's how I got into Outer Scrolls, and then like Fallout, Baldur's Gate, all types of RPGs, right? And that's kind of what kickstarted it all for me. And I've been loving it. I love the graphics, even though like it definitely does have some problems. I love how the goblins look. They're so silly. I also love like how they kept some of the Easter eggs. Like they had that one actress line, I'm sorry, where she like asked for like, let me redo it again. Like that's awesome. Then she looks down, like the character looks down. That's sick. They have the adoring fans still. It's a great game. It really is a great game. If you guys don't have it, go ahead and just subscribe to Xbox Game Pass. It comes with it for free. Man, I highly just recommend getting Game Pass in general because it has so many good games. I mean, you can get the GTA 5 remastered version or the expanded and enhanced version with Game Pass. I mean, Game Pass is such a steal. You only pay like I think $16 a month, 17.49 after tax, something like that. But it is a steal by far. If you guys don't have it, I highly recommend it. But like that's just what been popping on my mind. I'm also looking forward to the Kanye album. I want to see how that's gonna go. I listened to Cousins. Terrible lyrics, I'll be honest, but that instrumental is beautiful. Okay, you can hate Kanye all you want, but he has some of the greatest instrumentals. I'm not gonna be one of those people who are like, oh, but he made graduation. It should be Nan he made graduation, because like, come on now. We all know graduation is not his masterpiece, okay? In my opinion, I believe Yeezus is his masterpiece. And you have people like might be able to Twisted Fantasy. I mean, people like the Life of Pablo too. They put it as their number one, and I get it. 2016 was a crazy year. Oh man. Like I always know like it's corny to talk about how like 2016 is the best year in like history for like our generation. Man, I had to disagree. I think 2019 is infinitely better. But 2016, when oh my god, it was honestly peak because I was in like what Post Malone dropped too. I think that was 2015, maybe 2016. But I know The Life of Pablo came out. So many bangers came out that year. And then 2017 was like Uzi, Cardi on the come up. 2018, I mean, that was Dial It. Dial It changed my life, all right? I listened to IM Music. Wasn't the biggest fan of it. But then again, like I'm kind of like my ears are getting old. You could say I don't really listen to like underground rap anymore. Like in 2020, I definitely was, but now I'm not really big into it. I mean, I haven't even listened to single like what is his name, Too Hall song. And I only checked out IM Music because like it's Cardi. And I mean, it's a good album. I definitely my favorite song is definitely that certain white substance knows. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but no, it's a good song. It's a really great song. If you guys haven't listened to it, give it a listen. It's a great song, has a great sample. But no, Dial It changed my life because 2018 was when Dial It came out. Oh my god, actually screw 2019. 2018. I don't even know. 2018 was also a good year because I was like Dial It was like in what, March or April? Or even May. I forgot when it dropped, but like I knew it dropped near the end of what year was I in that year? Oh my god, I was like in eighth grade still. I knew it was like during eighth grade ceremony time. Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was. Oh my god. And then that's like when Dilate came out. Oh my god, this brings me back so much. Like Dilate came out. I'm sorry, I keep on saying that. Astroworld dropped in the I think August. Self Care dropped. Oh my god, man, bring me back, bro. Like I remember being in my freshman English class, jamming out with my friends to Gummo 2 by 6ix9ine. I have a ton of stories during that time, so you guys can hear a ton about it. And it's always gonna be like a dialect reference in it because that was my go-to album during that time. Like, oh my god, the album was just wonderful. Love that album to death. But I mean, there's a lot of good music still coming out that I don't really tap into, and then maybe I should because you know it might be better for me to be touched and tapped in. I mean, you could be 21, and be tapped into underground and rock some Margilla Gats and still rock some Peter Millar at the same time. Not in like an old money type of way. I don't get the old money trend at all. Okay, like yeah, I rock Peter Millar. That's like the only like people say it's like an old money brand too. No, I rock it to the golf course to like shoot 120. All right, let's be honest. But no, I actually have a pair of Gats coming in though. I have a new pair of them coming in. I can't wait. But like, yeah, I mean, that's it for the video in all honesty. And I'm sorry if I talked a little bit longer than I did, but like as I said, yo, I'm gonna be like grinding this out. I guarantee you, I'm gonna be grinding this entire year. All right. I am very, very motivated now to do this because I have my life in order. As I said, I'm a working man. I'm employed, not unemployed anymore. Okay. But no, like I am hyped. I feel inspired. I feel motivated to actually kind of get this channel grinded, pause. And mainly it's gonna be my story times. And I have a very special video on every Friday. And I hope you guys like that. I hope you guys like the case opening and seeing me spend money. Yeah, that's it, guys. Like, I'll shout out my one new subscriber and shout out you guys for watching this video for like almost 15 minutes. Love every single one of you guys. And I hope you guys have a great day. And you guys keep safe, stay loopy, man. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.